Mueller is completely desperate. He's now begging federal judge to save his flimsy case. Robert Mueller is in trouble. His Russia witch hunt is hanging on by a thread, and now he's turning to a federal judge to try and save his flimsy case, by asking her to stop Manafort from claiming the special counsel targeted him for vindictive reasons. This raises more questions about Mueller and his team of biased investigators. From The Hill. Special counsel Robert Mueller's team on Monday reportedly requested a federal judge prevent former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort from arguing at his trial that he's the subject of selective prosecution. Bloomberg reported that prosecutors for Mueller asked U.S. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson to stop Manafort from arguing that the special counsel targeted him for vindictive reasons. The news outlet reported that prosecutors also requested Berman block Manafort from providing evidence that shows he was investigated, but not charged, prior to Mueller's appointment last summer. Mueller's team argued that any suggestion that the special counsel resurrected old charges would be misleading because it would indicate the Justice Department had concluded its original investigation. Manafort has pleaded not guilty to charges of bank fraud and money laundering, among others. His trial is set to begin in September in Northern Virginia. Manafort's lawyers argued in a filing Friday that his trial should be moved to Roanoke, Virginia, because Northern Virginia is saturated with media coverage and he would not be able to get a fair trial. Manafort and his legal team have thus far unsuccessfully argued for the charges to be dismissed on the grounds that Mueller lacks the authority to bring the charges against him. Jackson sent Manafort to jail last month after Mueller's team requested she revoke his pretrial release conditions. Prosecutors said Manafort tried to tamper with potential witnesses by persuading them to lie to investigators about lobbying work for former Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych. Manafort is one of 4 former Trump associates to face indictment or plead guilty thus far in Mueller's probe into